you, James?
M1MIT mobile M0ZEH. Yes, yeah, well, it's an art in itself, isn't it? I suppose also it depends on what you're doing. If you're bodybuilding, you want the weight on, of course, and if you're just doing it to lose some weight, of course, you want it to go the other way. But it's all a bit beyond me, Tim. You're the professional as far as I'm concerned in that. Yeah, okay, John. I can just about hear you on the input at the moment, but that's not too bad going really from where you are and where I am. That antenna's working well. So you must be on the 510, John. Back to you.
Negative. The 510 is still on its packet.
Oh, okay. What are you on then?
I'm on a Barford Rally Special 62 and 70 two-piece Mark 1. I think it's a Moonraker, but it's one of those generic sort of three-band two-piece collinears.
Interesting. Okay, I wonder if they're mimicking the Diamond V2000. That's working really well. I mean, obviously you're not far. What are you? I don't know how many miles you are from the repeater, John. Maybe you can tell us. But certainly I can hear you on the input, sort of an S2, S3, which is very good because you must be a good 15 miles from me.
I'm 20 miles from Pouring Land, so I'd say I was probably about 25. If we said 25 miles from your QTH to mine, that wouldn't be too far out, but I would say I'm around about 12 to 15 miles from Wyndham as the crow flies.
Yeah, that's about right, John. Well, you're fantastic into the system with the audio. In fact, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm making a video. I'll put it up on YouTube and you can see. Over to you, Tim, M1MIT Mobile, M0ZH.
M1. MIT return. I'm just taking a drink. It was timing. Yes, I'm basically a Lotus. Now, I'm on the, I always call it the Lotus Road. Couldn't even tell you what it's actually called. But, yeah, coming along there by the new Engineering Centre. Just past it there, so I'm not far away. Can't check you on the input, John. So I'm driving and this doesn't have a, maybe it does. I think it has a input button. It probably does, but if it does, I don't know where it is. All the same. There you go. Yeah, nice to hear you, John. I haven't heard you in a while. We usually talk every day. You must have been busy. I hope the gym's going well.
I had to turn the GB3VW radio off because I was getting plagued by repeater interference from that doorbell repeater that the French planted across the border in Belgium. It just crazed me every morning, so I had to turn it off too.
Oh, no problem. I hope you appreciate the doorbell with a flat battery tone on VW, John.
Well, it's a lot more distinctive, and it's not as invasive. The European doorbell repeater is actually a doorbell. My neighbour has exactly the same doorbell. Even with the ASUS set on 15 on the squelch, 15 and 15 on the squelch, so that was still breaking through in the mornings, and I just didn't need that.
That's right, yeah, it's definitely distinctive, isn't it, James, with the, I've had some car horns like that. You get mad, you're trying to beep at somebody and you push it and it goes,
M0ZH. Yeah, well, I'm glad you like it. Of course, I think John's getting the lower pitch tone because he's on the Motorola, and when I think that's got the reverse CTCSS burst on it, so when he's dekeying for a few milliseconds, it's reversing the tone, probably 180 degrees out of phase, and the repeater's detecting that, and it thinks he's got no tone, and that's why he's got the lower pitch tone. But I think you named the tone on this one, John. I think it was the Mercedes beep, wasn't it? Back to you.
I I don't know, but I'll turn the radio upside down in case it is 180 degrees out.
Yeah, very good. Well, there you go. But no, it is very distinctive. I think it's good to have a distinctive sound to a system, because if you've got a radio on scan and you're not necessarily looking at it and someone calls through, you know which repeater they're coming in on, Tim.
Oh, it does definitely sound like, now I hear it, it does definitely sound like an older Mercedes door. That you've left the door open.
Yeah, that's right. And then if John goes, we'll get a lower pitched. The reason in picking the lower pitched was that if anyone opens it with tone burst or doesn't have the correct tone, then we can sort of let them know that the tone is 82.5. That was the reasoning behind the two different pitches. But yes, it's not a true doorbell, is it, John? I think that would do everyone's head in. Back to you.
It certainly does sound like a American spec courtesy, one of those courtesy things when you open the door. My old Volkswagen Passat has got it, and that was got that annoying that I had to put blue tack over the offending piezo buzzer that was on the end of a relay in the relay foods thing. But yeah, it's courtesy tone type tone what the US spec motors have.
M0ZH, I'll take it. I don't know, Tim, do you want to go?
Oh, just coming through the dim. Hopefully you can still hear me with the repeater scratchy. Now I'm coming up mobile and coming, it'll clear up. Yeah, but I guess it's nice to be back on VW, isn't it? And as nice as Manos was visiting this morning, I've got Martin's some X-Beta stuff printed off. So hopefully he's going to play with that, so that'll be good. I'll get that stuff. I should have put that on actually, and explained what I've done with that. Oh, did I got to get this a work call round to you, Jim?
Yeah, no problem at all. Just to let you know, you were solid that whole time, Tim. So you're obviously getting in better than you're hearing it. Yeah, okay, John. I remember you saying something about the Mercedes doors and the courtesy tone. I wasn't actually aware of that. I just thought it was a nice, non-intrusive sound that sounded a little bit different. When we've got it hooked up to the internet, there is a difference. I think it sends a double pip, almost like the letter I. I'll have to look at the code. It's been nearly a year, I think, and since I last touched it. There we go. So what's the plans for today, John? Anyway, M0VCX, M0ZH.
Forgot what call sign I was using. Never mind. I don't have a plan. I'm just winging it.
Okay, fair enough. Take it easy. Well, it's been pouring down here this morning, so I don't think I'll be going for my lunchtime walk.
You're a fair weather walker, are you? You could take up golf tomorrow if you're going to be like that, James.
I thought golf was just drinking. No, no, I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of bad weather when going for a walk, John. But to be fair, it's cleared up at the minute, so we'll see. But if it opens up like it did earlier, that's a bit too much for me. Combined with the wind, the umbrella won't last very long at all. So I may have to take a pass on it today. I'll probably get plenty of exercise over the weekend, I would imagine. We've got quite a busy one planned. There we go. So yes, had to stop listening to MB for a bit. That's amazing you hear that so well, because I can't really hear it from here. I do hear it on occasion, but obviously not as well as you do. And go ahead, the station calling.
Been listening to MB, and now all I can think while I was asleep is
Oh yes, they really need a ka-chunk filter. A bit like what we've got on here. You won't get a beep unless you've had a good valid over. That's one of the things that does annoy me. People sit there blipping up the repeater. There's no need for it.
We need to please wait when it obviously locked out then, didn't it? Because you took waffle too long. And then I kept keying up, didn't I? So I was locking it out even more because I kept giving it a carrier even though I must have timed out. So yeah, it does need to have a please wait and the repeater is timed out.
It does really, yeah. I've got a feeling, Tim, and I need to look at the code. As I say, it's been a long time since I touched the code that's running on this one. But I have a feeling if you send a tone burst when someone's timed out, it will reset the timeout timer. I think I did add that feature. So if someone times out, in theory, someone that's got a stronger signal could come up, send a 1750, and it'll actually reset the timeout timer. I need to check that. So it might be something to try. I think on the ICOM, if you... Oh, actually, I don't know about the mobile ones. On the handheld, if you press the squelch button while transmitting it, it will send a tone. Over to you, John.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you just don't whistle the firmware updates to it as FSK sort of thing, because I know you used to be able to access repeaters just by whistling and there, James. So maybe if it locks up or if it times out, you can just whistle the reset tone.
John, you'll laugh at this. I did that yesterday when Tim... Was it yesterday or the day before? Tim was adjusting some audio on VW. And I said, I just want to check the tone burst circuit's still working. And I just whistled it. And I thought of you when I did it. I thought John will be proud.
I'm pleased to hear that you haven't lost a touch.
Over to you, Tim.
Yes, I did notice that yesterday when I was playing with the beeps. The beeps are definitely better now. They are a bit louder, and it's a bit much when it keys over you. But by the by, at least it gives it doesn't get that waiting to give its ID. So yeah, plenty to play with. But yeah, I'm glad it's up and running. I'm going under the A11. Must have gone under there, going under the A11. And that's it, coming up to half as Tesco's now.
Well, you're a good strong signal and a bit of picket fencing as you would imagine, but yeah, okay. What is that? The CW ID is a bit urgent, is it, over the person, Tim? Because we can change that.
It's just rude. Just butts in and carries on regardless.
Yeah, we can change that. I'll on the next update we'll make it do it after the station's dekeyed, I think, and then get it in between overs rather than with the person.